Welcome to Turn Writing Fair Around podcast. Simple methods to overcome fear and start writing again. I'm Elise Hittinger, and I'm the host for your journey to courage. This is episode 43, Monkey Mind versus Mindfulness. Oh my gosh, I've had 2 or 3 incidents in the last week that remind me how important mindfulness is. I was putting zinc oxide. I've got 2 horses that have scratches, and I was down underneath putting zinc oxide on them. And I thought, wow, this leg healed really fast. It's so smooth. There's no scratches here at all. And then I stopped. And I'd already coated the whole leg. And I looked up, and it was Michelle. And Taka's the one with scratches. They always eat in the same food bowls, and they had switched. And I was so monkey mind chatter going on that I didn't even look to see which horse I was putting zinc oxide on. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh, it was just crazy. How could I be so in my head that I completely medicate the wrong horse? Not only that, but there was no scabs, there was no nothing. The leg was clean. And it wasn't even a clue that I was doing the wrong leg. Like I literally did the whole leg. Well, pastern fetlock. And the funny thing is, Michelle doesn't really like her hind legs being brushed or touched. And so I'm always very careful. I was just down there underneath her putting it on, and she never moved a muscle. I just am in shock. So the first thing I want to talk about with monkey mind versus mindfulness is we really can make some mistakes. If we're not being mindful, we can do things that could get us hurt. Michelle absolutely could have kicked me. I've never put medication on her legs before. She doesn't like her legs touched. Thankfully, she just stood there perfectly quiet like Taka would, but it didn't necessarily have to happen that way. That could have been a huge accident just because I was thinking about everything else and what I was going to do that afternoon and all the stuff I had on my plate and somebody coming to look at rams. And you can see how easy I get into that monkey mind chatter. But I'm also so good at practicing mindfulness. And that was a case where I did not practice mindfulness. And I'm alive. I didn't get kicked. She absolutely could have kicked me. So the first thing about mindfulness is it can reduce mistakes. Whether they're little mistakes, like this one happened to be a little mistake this time. She didn't kick me. I just wasted some zinc oxide on a horse that didn't need it. But it can reduce big mistakes as well. The second thing I want to talk about is when you get rid of mind chatter, monkey chatter, and you quiet your mind into mindfulness, you feel better. You really just feel good. You're in the present moment. You're not worrying about the past. You're not thinking about what might happen in the future. You're just living for right now. And mindfulness really can help you feel better. I know that sounds crazy, and it takes practice. Don't think it happens overnight. Obviously, you can still get into monkey mind chatter and make mistakes. But when you really can get some mindfulness in every day, just when you're doing something, focus on doing that thing. That's all mindfulness is you're just in the present moment doing what you're currently doing. If you're resting, rest. If you're playing a game, play the game. If you're working, work. If you're playing with your horses, play with your horses. Don't be cooking dinner, thinking about what ingredients you need to get while you're playing with your horse. Don't be thinking about what other stuff's going on while you're playing with your horse. Just be in the moment. And it just takes some practice. And the third thing is you really are in control of whether or not you're mindful. And that's like a slap in the face. I know the first time I heard that, I was at a 5-day silent meditation retreat, and they had us mindfully eat an orange. And it took 20 minutes to eat that orange, but we were so present and mindful. And they said, you can be like that for everything. And I was shocked. But it started me on a journey to really know that I'm in control of my mind and I'm in control of my mindfulness. One of the things that's really helping me lately is hypnotherapy. And if you'd like to try a hypnotherapy session with me or just get some more information on it, I'll put a link in the description. But hypnotherapy really has made a big difference in me being able to be mindful. So hopefully you guys have a great day. See you guys later.